This is Bob, the 18-year-old senior for Fitzgerald. Recently, he has been diagnosed with Cushing's disease, which is also known as PPID. The characteristics of this disease is that the dysfunction of the pituitary gland results in abnormally high ACTH secretions and sometimes accompanied with insulin resistance, as well as other clinical signs such as weight loss and muscle wasting. My job here is to design a diet that is suitable for maintaining Bob, the hard-keeper horse, with moderate physical activity, and makes him look good and happy again. For senior horses with Cushing's disease, the diet should be low in non-structural carbohydrate, high in fiber and fat. Although forages and long-stem hay should form the foundation of all horse diets, depending on the dental condition, pellet should also be used to increase digestibility and the ease of chewing. As senior horses are more susceptible to choking, meshes should be made into soapy consistency by soaking all diet contents in water. Usually, half gallons of water is per pound of feed material. Meshes not only improves feed intake, but also improves water intake, which reduces the risk of digestive disorder. Regarding the details of our diets, let's see the individual components. The first component is the average quality C3 type grass pasture that are available at Leibitten to Bob. However, we don't expect he got much nutrient from grazing because he only has a few teeth left. The second component is the good quality silk native grass hay. Grass hay should provide sufficient fiber content as well as other nutrients. Because of Bob's dental conditions, the grass hay should be soaked in warm water to make it easier to digest. Lucerne pellets. Lucerne or alfalfa is a perennial pasture legume with a high protein content. Lucerne pellets can be soaked in warm water to increase digestibility, and they serve as a main source of proteins as well as other nutrients. Linseed oil. As senior horses requires a low sugar diet, providing fat is a good way to boost up the dietary energy contents. Linseed oil is served as the main source of fats, and it is also a rich source of omega-3 fatty acids, for example, EPA and DHAs, which have many health benefits, including anti-inflammatory effects and reduction of the risk of hypertension. Vitamin and mineral supplements. In this diet, we use Belinda's Amazing Mineral Plus Test and Vic Mix. This supplement provides the optimal mineral and vitamin supplementation that optimally fills the nutrient gaps, for example, iodine and vitamin A, whilst not resulting in too much excess of other overlapping nutrients, for example, magnesium and niacin. Horses are able to consume up to 1.5 to 2% of their body weight in dry feeds, assuming 90% of dry matter each day. As senior horses are associated with dental issues, they may need to feed a little bit more than usual because of their decreased digestibility. All diets start with the concept of energy, which converts into different forms in the body through complex physiological processes. For our case, we provide 120 megajoule per day, which is slightly higher than that required for the maintenance of Bob for the purpose of weight gain. Crude protein is the main source of various amino acids, and lysine is the most limiting amino acid in horses. Studies find that the daily requirements of crude protein is from 12 to 14% dry matter, and for our case, we provided approximately 13% of dry matter crude protein and 47.8 grams of lysine. Non-structural carbohydrate is the non-NDF fraction of carbohydrate, and it can be used to reflect how much sugar is in the diet. For our case, we provide approximately 10% dry matter, and regarding crude fiber, we provide approximately 11%. Fats are commonly served as an energy storage and energy source. In horses, dietary fats can also facilitate the uptake of the fat-soluble vitamins. In this case, we provide approximately 10% of the dry matter.